What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great edition of Symone with the Sports. I'm Symone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here and you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you stop what you're doing, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. The second link is to shop the official Symone with the Sports, a merch collection, get you the classic tee, the wavy tee, or the brand new fly or die crew neck for all of my Birds fans. And lastly, guys, turn your notification bells on because you don't want to miss a single video or a single live stream, especially during the playoffs. So make sure you have your notification bells on. But guys, let's get right into it. Last night, well, technically not last night, last evening, the Sixers took a Game 1 win from the Toronto Raptors. The Sixers are now 1-0 in their first round series against the Raptors, a 131-111 131-111 win over the Toronto Raptors. Huge win, and we're going to get into all of it. But guys, like I said, this was huge because the Raptors got in the regular season, the Raptors got the last 2 wins from us. So it was especially great to get this win, break their winning streak, let them know we're still the better team. We're still the better fan base. You know what I'm saying? Because the Raptors fans, y'all, they are really, really, really passionate, which is amazing and great. It's not like it's anything wrong with the Raptors fans, but they are very, very passionate. They like to talk a lot of shit, which I can understand because I love talking shit too. Y'all know I love talking shit. But what I love more than talking shit is silencing somebody. So I already know the Raptors fans hopefully are going to be silenced, a little bit more calm, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit off their high horse, you know what I'm saying? Because we got the first win in the series. Now we're going to get into all the, good stuff, the great stuff, a little bit of bad stuff. There was a big injury. Scottie Barnes did get injured for the Toronto Raptors, and I know some people on Twitter were trying to say it was a dirty play by Joel Embiid, and we're trying to call Joel Embiid a dirty player. I honestly don't think it was a dirty play, and of course I'm biased, but I hate dirty plays. If it was a dirty play, I know I'm biased, and y'all probably going to think, she's going to say it's not a dirty play regardless. But if it was a dirty play, I would say it was a dirty play. But I honestly don't think it was a dirty play. And of course, prayers up to Scottie Barnes because, you want to beat these teams and you want to, have all the bragging rights, but it's only really fun when you beat a team at full strength. Like, I want the Raptors to be at full strength. I want them to have all their players to put up a fight and we beat them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to beat them. Oh, Scottie Barnes is a huge piece of the Raptors' success. I don't want to beat them with Scottie Barnes out and then, they're going to be like, well, Scottie Barnes was out. That's the only reason why y'all won, blah, 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 blah. So prayers up to Scottie Barnes and his health. Of course, we want him to return, but you know what I'm saying? We still want to win. But Scottie Barnes in his debut, he had a really good debut, guys. So let me just go ahead and get into it. Scottie Barnes had 15 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, and a block. He was shooting 67% from the field, and that was his NBA playoff debut. So Scottie Barnes is legit. He's for real. So shout out to him. And like I said, I honestly don't think it was a dirty play. But y'all, let's get into all the greatness that was 76ers basketball yesterday. But first, let me say this. There's so many people I posted about the win on my community post. And some people are like, oh, it's just one win. It's just one win. It doesn't mean anything. It does mean everything. If we lost yesterday, you guys know we will all be in our feelings. We will, including me, because I'm dramatic. We will all be like, oh, Lord, the Raptors going to get us, boom, 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 boom. But why is it when we win, we can't be turned up, hyped up? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was a loss, we would have been like, oh, this is over. It means everything that we lost, boom, 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 boom. But when we win, it's like, oh, that win doesn't mean nothing. So let's celebrate our wins, y'all, because we had an amazing showing yesterday. And let's get into it. Started off with Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey had 38 points last night. He was just going crazy. First of all, shout out to James Harden. James Harden was, like I said, with the assists and facilitation and playmaking, that really helped fuel Tyrese Maxey. And then Joel Embiid, of course, garnering all that attention down low because Joel Embiid was feasting in the paint early. Joel Embiid on them offensive boards, he was going crazy in the first half. So all that attention, Tyrese Maxey is going to be able to have the ball a lot, and he capitalized because his main objective right now versus in the beginning of the season is just scoring because we have James Harden to facilitate. And like I said, Tyrese Maxey just doing it freaking all and doing it so well. He's so fluid and so good playing off ball that once he gets the ball, he's already in attack mode. He's already on go. He already knows what kind of play and what kind of shot he wants to go for even before he gets the ball. So Tyrese Maxey, we've been talking about what's Tobias Harris going to do, and Tobias Harris had a good game. We've been talking about what's James Harden going to do, but Tyrese Maxey, boy, he took the freak over, and I like it. So yeah, like I said, Tyrese Maxey had 38 points, and the confidence of Tyrese Maxey is honestly scary. Like, his confidence and his energy is just so scary. Like, it's honestly scary how such a young player just consistently drips so much confidence and just so much energy. I'm like, who is this man that is Tyrese Maxey? Like, what in the world? Just fearless. That's the word I'll use to describe Maxey. Fearless. But like I said, Joel Embiid was dominating for us early in the paint, getting those boards. So we got 10 offensive rebounds to the Raptors 7. So we beat them in that offensive rebound battle. We also beat them in fast break points, 29-10 in fast break points. Like I said, one of the disses and one of the negatives and one of the weaknesses of the Sixers coming into this matchup was, how we were going to play in transition. And we played really well yesterday. I keep wanting to say today. We played really well yesterday in transition. So like I said, Joel Embiid, he had an amazing game. But the thing that I really like about Joel Embiid's game last night, Joel Embiid, let me pull up the stats. Joel Embiid, like I said, early down low, he came out fast, intense, down low, crashing the boards, just feasting in the paint. They couldn't do anything with him, but Joel Embiid not having to play hero ball to win us this game. So this is a game that we won without Joel Embiid even having to give his maximum effort, which is huge because, we're going to need him. It's not going to be Tyrese Maxey every night. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have to be James Harden one night. It's going to have to be Embiid one night, Tobias one night. So just knowing that we got this first win and we didn't have to drain Joel Embiid's tank. Joel Embiid only had 19 points and he had 15 rebounds and 4 assists. And when I say only 19 points, that's still a lot, but it's just great that Joel Embiid did not have to be the hero yesterday. He didn't have to put up a 40-piece for us to get this win. So that is huge. So again, Tobias Harris had a great night as well. Tobias Harris had 26 points. He had 6 rebounds and 6 assists. So Tobias Harris just being so much more decisive when he's getting the ball. The Raptors defense having to respect his deep ball. It just opens up more things for him. He's just so much more decisive and so much better cut into the basket. Like I said, these last couple of games, Tobias Harris has really been getting comfortable in his role as the fourth option, just getting comfortable in his role with James Harden now in the lineup. And Tobias Harris had a really good game for us last night. So one of the questions we were asking was, are we going to start Matisse Thybulle or are we going to start Danny Green? And that question was answered. We did go with Danny Green. So I'm going to assume Danny Green is going to start for us next game on Monday. So like I said, Tyrese Maxey had 38 points for us. Shake Milton had 10 points off the bench. B-Ball Paul got 11 minutes. He had 3 points. He had 3 rebounds. Nothing negative to say. I really want to see more of B-Ball Paul. He came in and he did what he had to do. Gave Joel Embiid that rest. He came in. B-Ball Paul brought a lot of energy off the bench, and again, confidence as well. So, like I said, I really want to see him get some more minutes. Niang had 8 points in 16 minutes. Thybulle had 3 points, 2 rebounds in 19 minutes. I really like the fact that we did not play that much Korkmaz. Thank you, Korkmaz. Korkmaz only played three minutes. So yeah, we didn't see that much of Korkmaz, which I like because Korkmaz hasn't been playing well at all in this second half of the regular season, Korkmaz has not been on. That cork has not been popping, y'all. But like I said, I was a little bit worried because I thought Doc Rivers was going to try to play Korkmaz a little bit more in the playoffs because Doc Rivers just loves playing Korkmaz. But it was good to see that Korkmaz was extremely limited. But y'all, like I said, huge win. Is it anything else? Oh, the Raptors. Like I said, the Raptors, they started to gain some momentum, of course, in the second half. We just came out so dominant. And I like how we came out so dominant, setting the tone early in the game. Like, even though we started to not necessarily fizz out, but we started off so hot. Of course, we started to slow down a little bit. The game was always in our control, though. But I love how we came out so dominant and just set the tone so early, letting the Raptors know, yeah, we hear all that y'all be talking. You know what I'm saying? No first round exits over here. So I really love that. The Raptors came out with a small starting lineup. And like I said, Joel Embiid took advantage, played to his strength. Big man down low in the paint. So I really, really, really love that. Let me see if there was anything else that I wanted to say that I missed. No, but yeah, like I said, it's just going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see game 2. Like I said, who's going to be that guy game 2? It's Tyrese Maxey game 1. And like I said, it could be Tyrese Maxey again, and it doesn't matter. It just has to be somebody, but it's just going to be interesting to see. Would it be Tobias Harris? Would it be James Harden? Would it be Joel Embiid? Because we just know one of these guys had to have a big night every night. But all of those guys really had a big night last night. Everybody played. When I'm saying all these guys, I'm talking about Tobias, James Harden, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey. Joel, like I said, gobbling up all those rebounds early in the paint, getting us all those second chance points, all those second shots, getting those offensive rebounds for us, dominating down low in the paint. Tyrese Maxey just getting the ball, scoring the ball, getting the ball, scoring the ball, get ball, score ball, period. James Harden with all his facilitation and all that. And then, of course, Tobias Harris attacking, being decisive, what we love to see him do offensively. And then, of course, also helping us out defensively as well. So all of these guys came in game 1, set the freaking tone. And what I really love, like I keep saying, one of my biggest concerns was having to drain Joel Embiid's tank to get these wins. But the guys showed I keep saying it tonight. The guys showed yesterday evening, that we don't have to have a Joel Embiid 40-point piece to get the win. Other guys can step up for us offensively, so that was huge. But guys, game 2 is coming up. I will be able to get my instant reactions on Monday and Wednesday. I wasn't able to record yesterday after the game because, I had things to do. So I wasn't able to record after the game. But Monday and Wednesday, I'll be able to record after the game. So I will see you guys here after those games. Make sure you have your notification bells on. But guys, let me know what your concerns or what your positives are when it goes into game 2 and go into the series, what you're confident about and what you're concerned about. The 2 C's, confident and concerned. Let me know that down below. But make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Keep rocking with me. And until I talk to you guys next time. Bye.